It's the Jim Fannin Show. We've come to take your mind.
Am I still on? And here we go. What? Talk about ruining the open. I can't even get it to flow into the next song. I've been quiet. It's Super Bowl wild card weekend. It's a quick one. Buckle up. And welcome aboard. I still get amped to do the damn open. It used to be my favorite part of the radio shows coming back, you know, the beginning of the show and coming back from commercials, because a lot of the times I had my bands in the producer's studio and they were playing live music. So, I mean, I always loved coming back from the commercial because it's got a cadence and it's got a rhythm, and you call out the call numbers, and you're listening to the Jim Fannin Show live on 610 CKTB. Call now, 905-688-2482. That's 905-688-2582. Shit, I can't even remember the numbers. You got to look at the phone. It's right down the middle. 688-2582. Yeah, that's it. Well, I'm bored. I'm not bored. It's Sunday. It's God's Day. It's football day. I'm broadcasting on all the channels. What up, Twitter? What up, D-Live? What up, YouTube? What up, Facebook? And the personal profile of the Jim Fannin Show should be going. The Buying Dominican Republic page on Facebook should be going as well. Kick. D-Live. Twitch. X, formerly known as Twitter. I already said that. At Jim Fannin is there. So it's Super Wild Card weekend, and kickoff is, I think, at 1:30, is it? 2:30 my time. No, 2 o'clock. Oh, it's coming up now. I got to get out. I only have 8 minutes. I thought I had a half an hour here. All right, well, that sucks. But I wasn't really prepared to come up with too much. The links, they're in the description of this show, will be the next show. Didn't want to have to change all that up. Announcement, Ash Boo Schultz from USS, the band, will be with me Tuesday at 7 p.m. your time. 7%? That's a different show. 7 p.m. Eastern time. This Tuesday, January 14th, is Ash Boo Schultz. Ashley Boo Schultz was the co-founder of the band called Ubiquitous Synergy Seeker. I've met this man before. He is one of the sweetest humans I think I've ever spoken to. And I can tell you that in the 15 minutes backstage that I was talking to him, I think it was at Beer Fest in Montebello Park, he managed to touch me deeply and impact my life with a conversation that I'll never forget, have told many hundreds of people about since. I think you've even talked about it publicly live, and I'm not going to do that now. You can check my interview with him Tuesday at 7 p.m. Ash Boo Schultz, the one and only, the co-founder of USS, along with Jason Human Kebab. Hey, I'll put you on the clock, Jay. Get in here. I've had you on the show before, and you're a great interview as well. So, but before that, we're going to get to Ash Boo Schultz this week, Tuesday, 7 p.m. I'm hoping to have him for an hour. That's usually how long I've got my interviews for. He's got a new album out. He's doing some new live shows. We're going to have some links. We'll probably play some music. Not, well, I don't know, maybe live music if I can get him to strum the guitar while we're talking. But he's in Toronto as far as I know. And he'll have some links and some videos and stuff that we can roll through as we get the conversation rolling. So I'm looking forward to that. You know, my mother always said no one ever. Said me not very often. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So I've been quiet. You know, I had dinner with a friend of mine last night, and she said to me, you know so-and-so? I'm like, no, never heard of her. She says, what? I said, no. Oh, blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And they, this, that, and her, and him. But I'm like, no. And as I was lying to her, and I was feeling really dirty about it because in my mind I was saying, you know, just let it go. Just pretend like you don't know her and you don't have an opinion on it, and we can just skip over this conversation. But she wouldn't let up, and I'm like, I almost said her name. I said, sorry, I just lied to you. I don't do that. And yes. In the vein of, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. I was trying to take the high road there, and I failed. And then I proceeded to tell her what I thought, and she's, oh, thank you so much. Anyway, I've been quiet because, I can get excited about some of the listings I've got down here, and if I got a good guest on, I had Mario Pham I met up with the other day. He's been doing some business on the North Shore here, recruiting agents and scouting. Well, I guess I can say this. It's no big secret. He's expanding to the North Coast. He's going to have more of a base in Santiago, so he'll be an hour from the North Coast, right? So Sosua, Cabarete, Puerto Plata, and all points in between will be in play for real estate for Mario. Now, I don't normally give other brokerages and agents pub, but he's a buddy of mine. I love the guy. And I went down to meet him in Punta Cana. He was most generous. I mean, just an easy guy to be with. You feel like when you're with that guy, like he's the same with everyone. And that's kind of how I see me. Other than the kids, I kind of temper myself for the kids. You just get Jimmy Fannin. And that's what I like about Mario Fama. Yo soy blanco, pero no soy banco. My Spanish is getting a little better, but that one's still a tongue twister for me. So, anyways, he's been in town kind of scouting locations for offices. He needs something small, hopefully on the main floor, enough for like a private secretary's desk or an office desk, and then a boardroom with a bunch of chairs around it, nothing big. If it had some exposure, that'd be great. So anyways, when I've got good guests like Mario, who's got a huge personality, it's just an even flow as far as conversations go. You don't need I never have a script when I come out here, but you don't even need bullet points of what you want to talk about. It's just a conversation. Then I get excited. At Max Bernier booked last week. He's never canceled on me before, but he had to postpone. So, you get up for a big interview. Like Max is a big interview for us. Small guy like me that nobody really talks to. He's a guy that's been very generous with his time. He's got great political takes, and he's a leader in Canadian politics, even though he's not elected. And, he's got a brand new party in the PPC. They're polling, where the Green Party used to poll and still polls. They're probably equal to that almost, but got some work to do in the party as far as building it and getting someone elected. But his takes are good, and there's a lot going on in Max's political life, and we try to get into the personal stuff as much as possible. Guys like Max don't usually go there, but most of my interviews are deeply personal, and I hope to get that out of Ash Boo this week, because what I talked to him, quote unquote, backstage at the Green Room, it wasn't backstage, but in the park at Beer Fest, I think it was in Montebello. I mean, in the 15 minutes, it was no more. It could have been a lot less. It seemed like, 5, 10, probably 5 or 10 minutes that I talked to Ash backstage. Dude moved me, and I never forgot that. And I've told many people about that conversation, how inspiring and genuine and sweet for lack of a better word. It was. So I'm hoping to get that out of Ash Boo. So I haven't had a lot of content for you lately, but what is in the show description today as far as links go? Am I getting a lag here? Oh, why is my camera lagging? No bueno. That will be an upcoming show probably for tomorrow, Monday, as we end Wild Card Weekend. And I can just give you a little taste here. Oh, how come I'm not pulling in my television? I was going to give you a little peek of what's going on TV. Okay, I guess I'm not doing that today. All right, but this Eagles are coming. Countdown to kickoff. Okay, so as we work to rebook Max Bernier, hopefully for this week. I don't want to jinx it, but Ash is confirmed for Tuesday, January 14th, 7 p.m. your time, 8 p.m. my time. I'm in the DR. We don't fall back, and I wish you guys would stop falling back too. So enjoy your football weekend. If you want to see what's coming up on the next show, it's mostly all the listings that I'm still huffing. This is a new one. This one got relisted. Man, I don't have a very good crop job here, do I? I wasn't prepared to go real estate here today. There we go. This one was relisted. It was $460. It's $399 now, $397. Again, the links are in the show description. I've got this one at $129. It's a 2-bedroom in Tropimar up here in Caribe Campo. Great deal. It's a great deal. This one, this one's $89,000, a 1-bedroom that looks at the pool. Like this is a view from the front deck. $90,000. What is wrong with you people? Get down here and buy some stuff. Here's I've got 15 of these condos that are on this beach. $109,000. Owner financing at 50%. Hello? Is this thing? Am I still on? Jeepers, $500 to rent this one long term coming up in April. This one is $99, 2-bedroom in Terrazzo Tropimar. This one is a $699,000 kind of like a boutique hotel with 13 units, 13 separate bungalows on 9 titles. This one's got 10 titles, 17 units, an old hotel that is a really nice flip job for $750. No terms, but you never know. This one's long-term rental coming up in Cabarete. We're asking, I don't know, somewhere around $1,500. But I'm flexible. If you want to sign a long-term contract, we will get you in there at a better deal. That is it. Same place on the beach in Cabarete East. This one's a Casa Linda, $635. The largest lot and the largest building structure in Casa Linda. You can buy for $635 right now or less. This one's $280 in Playa Chiquita. Really nice renovation job on this thing. $280,000, immediately ready for Airbnb. Owner financing on 4 units now. 2 units on 2 titles times 2, $90,000 each. And Caribbean Diamond Hotel, it's $1.2 million. It's got, what's it net? I can't remember the numbers on it. $150 a year. This one's $899 now. It's rented for $20,000 a month. Yeah, I said $20,000 a month. This one's in Perla Marina. It's $675. Take it or leave it. Well, not take it or leave it. You can negotiate a good term. This one's $95,000. Also in Terrazzo Tropimar, one of the studios that got really, really well renovated. Total smart setup there as far as desks. And this one's on the beach. $1.9 million in Playa Chiquita. All the links are in show description. This is my last penthouse. This is not 160. Oh, wrong listing. I have a penthouse that isn't quite this view. It's much higher. And this is more in the center. But rooftop penthouse 169. Going, gone. And then we've got 50 hectares. 123 acres on the beach in Cabarete, Sasua board or something like that. So that I'm going to try. Again, where do I find the motivation to be the real estate guy? I mean, in the promotion. Hey, if you call me and you say, hey, I'm looking to buy, I'm on it. I got you. We'll find you something. But doing the shows of the same old properties that haven't sold, I don't know. It's so boring. It's not interesting. But Ashbu Schultz is interesting. So look for him live for me this Tuesday, January 14th, 7 p.m. ET. Peace. Love. Hug your neighbor. I mean, literally, go hug your neighbor today. And move to the Dominican Republic. I'm out.